Buhari and I were in the same hospital together. We were hospitalized together in the same hospital. Former head of state Abdulsalami Abubakar speaks on Buhari's death. Can you imagine? So two former heads of state, and Buhari being the one-time former head of state and one-time civilian president, both of them could not fix Nigeria. What they did was to leave Nigeria the way it is, even depreciated it, and be attending medical care abroad. And this man is proud, shamelessly saying it, that they were in both of them were in the same hospitals before Buhari passed on. Can you imagine? This is very, very shameless, I'm telling you. And it's shameful for every other person hearing it. Former head of state Abdulsalami Abubakar has revealed that he and former President Muhammadu Buhari received treatment in the same London hospital. However, while he was discharged, Buhari unfortunately passed away on Sunday, 13th July. So the former military leader who handed over power to civilians in 1999 commended Buhari as an upright individual who gave his best to his country. What was Buhari's best? He damaged the economy. Okay, banditry was at the peak, and jihadist movement was also at the peak, with what is his name, Nasser El-Rufai supervising the annihilation of the Southern Kaduna Christians. What are you talking about? What was his best? Buhari never had any best in government. Immediately entered power in 2015, the next thing was to, destroy the economy by blocking all the, devaluing the naira, and it became useless. That is it. Until from that time till now, Nigeria has been on a downward trajectory, both politically, economically, and socially. So this one, he's just saying it because, you don't say, they say you don't speak ill of the dead. But both of them are shameless. They had a chance to put Nigeria right. They did not. Rather, they made it worse. So speaking on Monday, during an interview with Channels Television, Nigeria News reports that Abubakar described Buhari's death as a big blow to Nigeria. From the north. He said, unfortunately, we were in the same hospital together, but I have been discharged. So when I hear the news of his passing away, I quickly went there to console with the family and see what can be done in order to get the corpse ready to be taken back home. Asked to speak about the man Buhari and their relationship, Abubakar stated that the former Nigerian leader can be trusted with anything with no fear of betrayal. We hear you. So my relationship with General Buhari goes back as far as 1962. We joined the military, and he was my senior. And during the unfortunate civil war, we were fighting in the same sector with him. Can you imagine? So General Buhari is a gentleman who is very quiet but exceptionally honest. So you can trust Buhari with anything on this earth, and he won't betray you. Certainly, his death has been a big blow to Nigeria, Abubakar submitted. He added that with the passing of Buhari, politics in Nigeria will certainly change. Of course, let it change for better, because all these people have very bad influence. Very, very bad influence. Quite unfortunate. Very bad influence. So this one is speaking because they are birds of the same feather who have been in the military, who have had opportunity to make Nigeria good. They did not. Then the next thing, Buhari came back in as civilian president and made things worse. And unfortunately, APC government and Tinubu has continued that downward trajectory, making, fermenting and, brooding penury for Nigerians. Quite unfortunate. So the only reason this man passed on is probably he's not having enough money again to do what he was doing on his health when he was the president. All these people have messed up Nigeria badly. Yes, you don't speak ill of the dead, but the fact remains that they had the opportunity to fix Nigeria, but they refused because of their selfish interest. Now, all of you can't build a standard hospital in your own country and know how to run to London for treatment. What a shame upon all the resources that we have in this country. That is true. Very big shame. And some say if these leaders even build hospitals, it will not be affordable to the ordinary Nigerian. These slaughter slabs they build called hospitals here are not affordable. Talk less of a standard one. My brother, that is the condition UK government give them. Which UK government? Is UK government forcing them not to build hospitals? Is UK government forcing them not to do anything good in their own country? They say you're absolutely correct. Now, all African politicians fail to build good hospitals in their countries. Instead, they prefer to use money meant to build hospitals to go and seek treatment and medical care abroad in other outside countries. Very selfish. Shameless. Both former presidents are in the same hospital at the same time, flying over 6 hours for treatment. Not be lie. Very, very shameful. When you even get to London, to get to the hospital, it's another 1 hour. And so are you proud to announce it and throw it at our face? You had good, God-given opportunity and rare privilege to make Nigeria work, and you squandered it. Eh? We will leave you people in God's hand, hoping that he will reward everyone according to his deeds. That is the thing. The only thing is that before God will issue the final reward, the wicked would have destroyed more lives. Quite unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Now, since as presidents, you guys have bluntly refused to fix the health sector and perpetually resorted to doing medical tourism to drain the economy of your country, that is how all of you will buy there and come home in your body bags for burials. You people are wicked. That's somebody's statement there. And I tell you, a lot of people will not feel anything new about this death because these guys, look at Buhari's government. We thought we had seen it all. It was worst in the history as at that time. With the likes of Malami, Garuba Shehu, Lai Mohammed, Abba Kyari, all of them were in power, messing up Nigeria. I'm telling you, they stole a lot, including the former CBN governor who is now facing trial. Understand? Godwin Emefiele. So this is absolutely very, very, very bad. Buhari's government was worse in history. With all the bombings that took place in every part of Nigeria, with all the Fulani herdsmen causing problems everywhere, with even the southern ministers in his government supporting his government, like Amechi, that took the whole money of Rivers State to sponsor Buhari's government. Tinubu sponsored Buhari's government. Yeah, Amechi was the minister of the minister of transport or minister of something, and at the end of the day, they succeeded in doing railway from Abuja to North, doing railway and road all the way from Katsina to Benin Republic. To Niger Republic, just for Buhari. At the end of the day, nothing in the south, nothing in the middle belt. The same Amechi is joining ADC now, wanting to be president of Nigeria. Who will give him? So all these people, they have messed Nigeria. Buhari was just there. He didn't even know what was happening. People were even, I know that some people were saying whether was he even alive as at that time. Because he was just there. People were doing and undoing things under his watch. He couldn't control anything. They were giving him his share as president. Oh, these politicians, their hair will be different. I'm telling you. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.